Hi, I'm Sheila Maria and welcome to today's video, which is called March 2022, the Seer, What's Coming in March. So the reason I have used the title, the Seer, is that we all have the ability to look at what's coming in energetically for ourselves. You do not have to be clairvoyant, you do not have to be a medium, you do not have to be psychic. You are literally working with your intuition about the timeline that you are on and about the way that that timeline is likely to play out over the coming weeks. So what we would say to you is, if you sense that there is events on the horizon that are worrying or troubling for you personally, the time to do something about that is today. Don't hope and wish and pray that those events are not going to happen, because in that very act you're putting more fear there, and that's when those events start to thunder into our lives like a train without any brakes. So you do have the ability to change outcomes before they happen, but I guarantee you that you will never change any negative outcome by avoiding it or ignoring it or affirming that it's better than it really is. So I am a very, very pragmatic person, and the guides I work with never let me off the hook personally. If there is something that I am avoiding, they will make it very clear what the consequences of that avoidance will be. And what we want to say to you, we don't want you to have consequences. We want you to have a life path which is causing you to grow in ways that are manageable for you. So the one thing we want to say to you is, if you do sense that there are certain events, possibly with family members or within your work environment, or even within your living environment, perhaps within your town, if you do sense that there are events coming, change your timeline today. And you will not change your timeline by affirming and meditating and, talking about how grateful you are, but nothing actually changes. The way you change your timeline is making a decision, not a choice. A choice is very wishy-washy. We are in the time of making decisions clearly, with clarity and courage. Make the decision today that you are going to do what's necessary for you to do to get the help you need, the advice you need, the support you need, the information you need, the resources that you need, the food you need, whatever it is. Make the decision that you are going to do what needs to be done today, and then do it. It is as simple as that. So the other messages we have for you coming in March: I am a seer. What I've been shown is that we are going to be forced to part way with those that are vibrationally nowhere near where we truly are. This is going to have knock-on effects to friendships, relationships, professional connections, and it's not about someone being lower than you or them being higher than you. You can have someone that you've worked with, let's say professionally, for quite some time, and your vibrations are just very, very different. It doesn't mean that they're more advanced, even if they're more successful. It doesn't mean that they are more talented. It doesn't mean that you are more talented. But we have different frequencies. And for example, if there is somebody that you are connecting with that is very, very grounded and progressive, and then perhaps, you worry a lot, or perhaps they are very, very judgmental and very, very pessimistic, but you've been with them in a relationship for a long time, there is going to be a parting of the ways pretty soon. We'll say between now and May, those parting of the ways will and must happen because they're holding us back. We will be forced to let go. The other thing we're going to say to you is where you are pushed, where your back is against the wall in any real world way, you will be making a stand for your future. That might be for you and your children. That might be you and your spouse. That might be just for you. It might be a professional stand you take. You're going to have to stand up and be counted for what you want and what you need, even if you don't see how you're going to get it. So the next message is you're going to have to allow people to have their own addictions, behaviours, viewpoints, even if you know it's damaging them. And this could be a teenager, this could again be a spouse, this could be a family member. You will not change people's minds. They will change them without your input. Financially, people will cling. People will deliberately hold on to everything and get smaller. Yet, if you take a stand for what you know is rightfully yours, what's really meant for you will come despite your normal customers, your normal clients, your normal income flow being taken away, if you've lost your job, if, you know, whatever the story is, if your benefits are cut, what's meant for you will come to you, even if the economy is really bad, if you really do take a stand within your higher self as your higher self and you stay committed and you stay strong. In other words, don't cling. Everybody else is going to cling. Do not cling. When you cling, something is taken away from you. So people need a very good reason to trust. Whether this is a relationship, again, this is in any scenario, people need a very good reason to trust. And there is nothing you can say, there is nothing you can tell them, there's nothing, you're not going to sell anything to anyone. If you don't trust yourself, they won't trust you. So if you are being fearful, if you are being undecisive, even if it looks as though you're on the losing side of things at the minute, if there is a lack of commitment to yourself, in yourself, for your life, there will be no commitment from others. What they're looking for is not guidance. They're looking for direction. They're looking for answers. They're looking for leaders. They're looking for strength. So you've got to be bringing that every day for yourself if you want people to trust you emotionally, financially, energetically, spiritually, in any way. Your trust in your own capability and enacting that trust, in other words, investing in yourself, investing in your life, investing in your relationship, financially, emotionally, energetically, full commitment. There should be no lack of commitment now, no matter what. We'll shift them, and that is the greatest gift that you can give them, is your belief in yourself. Even if the relationship is wobbly, even if the business is wobbly, even if the economy is crap, right? Your belief in yourself will foster their belief in you, which will kickstart their belief in themselves. And that is how you are going to get what you deserve rather than what's coming. We hope we've helped. If you need any more help, do come on over to SheilaMaria.com or Misty Chick on Etsy. I offer soulmate healings, money healings. I offer long-term money readings. I also have your soul name. I can help you to hear your guides. I offer services that people really need. If you want answers, not just guidance, then we can help you to help yourself. Lots of love. We love you. Have a wonderful week. Bye-bye for now.